Morning guys, I hope everyone is still doing really well and keeping safe in this god-awful lockdown. I'm back with another little workout for you guys. It's a bit of a special one this week. So for those of you who don't know, it was my birthday earlier in the week and I turned 27 on Tuesday. So I've put together a special little workout for you guys, one that would be worthy of the board, as I'm sure a lot of you are missing my horrible board workouts. Probably like a hole in the head, but anyway, yeah, it's one that would be on there, but obviously I've not got my board, so I've actually borrowed my son's reward chart and stuck a load of exercises on the back. So basically, what you're going to do is you've got 27 exercises that I'm going to go through all with you guys. I want you to set a timer for 27 minutes and your aim is to try and get 27 of each exercise all done in that 27 minutes. Okay, so this is going to be tough at times. Some of the exercises are a lot harder than others. Some of them you can just absolutely smash through. Others are going to take a bit more time because they require a little bit more effort, but ultimately your aim is to get through the whole thing with as minimal rest as possible and to complete 27 reps of each in 27 minutes. If you don't do it all in that time, it's not the end of the world. It is not a big deal. It's your workout, you do it your way. If you need rest at any point, you take it. Ultimately, this is just the aim. As all of you guys know, I like to set a bit of a time challenge with most of the board workouts. This is what I'm doing here. And yeah, we're sticking with the 27 theme for everything. Okay, so not really a huge amount to remember, but I would recommend writing all these down because there's quite a lot, and if you're anything like me, my memory sucks, so it's better to have them down in front of you. Okay, so I'm just going to crack straight on with these and show you exactly what you're going to be doing for each exercise, and then yeah, the rest is up to you really. So starting off with probably the most evil one, because if you're going to go into it, go in right. We're going to do a chest floor burpee finishing with a tuck jump. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you. So standard chest floor burpee, going to do a full burpee, collecting the whole body down to the floor, and as you come up, rather than doing that little jump that you normally do with a burpee, you're going to go into a full tuck jump. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, so I really want everybody's knees right up to that tuck jump, and you're just going to keep repeating that for 27 reps. Alright, if you don't want to do a full chest floor burpee, it's not the end of the world. Just do normal burpees and try and make that jump at the end as explosive as you possibly can. Okay, it doesn't have to be a full tuck jump, just as much of a big jump as you can. Okay, so next one we're going to do, technically it's one exercise, but you're going to do it for each limb, so I've counted it as two. Call it that way, it's easier. So you're going to be doing split squats. Okay, so into a split stance, feet slightly wider than hip apart. Don't know why I paused there, it's still very early in the morning. Keep your body up nice and tall, core in nice and tight. Hands either on your chest or your hips, either one. You're going to lower that back knee down, so you've got two 90-degree angles, like you would be for a lunge. Then you're going to come back up. Okay? So keeping that back heel raised, make sure that knee doesn't go over the toe. You're going to do 27 reps on one leg, then you're going to switch legs straight away, and you're going to go straight in to 27 reps on the other leg. Okay? Next one, pause jumping lunges. So if you did my workout last week, it might have been last week or the week before, everything kind of blends together at the moment. This exercise was in there, so what you're going to do is jump down into a lunge. As you come up, rather than jumping straight into the other lunge, you're going to pause in the middle in a squat hold. Okay, so you're going to come from the middle into a squat, down on the other leg, back to the middle. So you're going to alternate those for 27 reps. So one leg will get an extra rep more than the other. Just pick your strongest leg for that. It's not really a set rule for it. Just do whatever feels right. Okay. Next two, we've got two different types of jacks. First one being bog standard jumping jacks. So try to land with heels on the ground, slight bend in the knees so you can get a real push off, work those quads a little bit. After you've done the jumping jacks, we've got touchdown jacks, okay? One of my favourites, as you guys will probably know. So jumping out, touch the ground, jump back in, switch arms. We're going to switch arms each time, 27 reps in total, okay? Next one we are going to do in and out squats. So, variation of a jump squat. You're going to start with your feet just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes facing forward, core in nice and tight, and you're going to sink your hips down, make sure your knees don't go over your toes, keep your chest up nice and high. I know it's tempting for squats to tuck your body back and just dip your hips back, but I want you to really get that work on your quads and really move down into proper form for this, okay? So you're going to sink down low, and then you're going to jump in to a closed squat. So you're just bringing those legs in that little bit further, back keeping that squat, jumping back out. So you're going to go in and out 27 times, okay? Next one is a little bit more cardio based. You're going to be doing jumping elbows to knee. So you're going to be hitting the elbow to knee. If you can't hit it properly, it doesn't really matter. Just aim in that general direction. But you're going to add a little bit of a jump in this. So picking up the pace a bit just to get that heart rate up. If it's too much with the jump, just stick bog standard elbow to knee. Okay, that one is 27 reps on one side. You're then going to switch arms, 27 reps on the other. Okay, next one is a squat to a kung fu kick. Again, another one we're going to do all on one side for one of the reps, all on the other side. Okay, so this is going to count for another two exercises. So into feet slightly wide in the shoulder width apart, into quite a wide stance, a bit closer than the sumo squat, sort of in between there and a bog standard bodyweight squat. You're going to squat down, and you come up, you're going to kick to the opposite corner, using that arm to really get that leg nice and high. So 27 reps one way, going straight into the other side, 27 reps the other way. Okay, next up we have last exercise. We're going to do standing, my absolute favourite cardio exercise that's not on a machine, as you guys probably know, aside from burpees obviously. We're going to be doing X jumps, okay? So keeping your feet just a few inches apart, doesn't have to be anything major. You're going to reach down, keeping your legs nice and straight, just a soft bend in the knees to really feel that stretch down the hamstrings. You're going to reach down to your ankles, and as you come up, you're going to explode into a big X, okay? 27 reps of those. So, all the next ones we're going to do are going to be on the mat. I'm going to pull this back ever so slightly, just in case it's not on the camera. First one we've got, see I told you my memory's terrible, that's why I'm in there. Next one we've got staggered push-ups, okay? So, I'm going to show you these on your knees, you can do them on your toes as well, whichever you prefer, but you can alternate the reps. So 27 reps in total, okay? So you're going to have hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. One is going to be stacked underneath your shoulder. The other one is going to be slightly further back than that, okay? So shifting your body weight forward if you're doing them on your knees. You're going to sink down as you come up. You're then going to change the position of your hands. Okay, so your other arm is going to go into that stacked position. The other one is going to be back, more underneath your body. Okay, so you're going to alternate this every time for each rep until you've done 27 in total. Alright, next one you're going to do is tricep dips. I'm going to show you these on the mat just in case any of you guys haven't got a chair or anything like that. It's just a really good way of getting some work into your triceps without any equipment whatsoever. Okay, so you're going to bring your hands behind you. You want your fingers facing forward for this because the position of your arm is really going to hit those muscles. Trust me, you'll feel it. So hands stacked underneath the shoulders, fingers facing forward. You're going to lift your hips up off the ground and keeping your elbows nice and tight to your body. You're going to dip and down and then explode back up. Okay, so it's very easy for this one for arms to go right the way out. As much as you will still feel that in your triceps, you're going to feel it a lot more if you make sure your elbows are in nice and close to your body. So try and guide them along your waist as you're dipping back. You will feel the difference. Okay, so we've got 27 of these, dipping down and up. Lovely. Next one, crab kicks. Okay, so you're going to stick in that same position with the hips up, and you are going to be doing one kick to the air, switch legs. You're going to alternate for 27 reps. Okay, if it's too much to jump straight between them, just take it a bit slower, individual kicks. Alright, you're going to need this position for the next exercise as well, because we're going to be doing crab touches. So sticking in that position, you're going to bring opposite foot to hand, tap, and then back down. You're going to alternate this. As I've said to a lot of you guys in the PT sessions, speed is your friend for that one, especially if you struggle with the balance. The quicker you get through it and the quicker you alternate that position, easier it is to keep your balance without your backside hitting the ground. Okay? So, next one is going to really hit your delts. We're going to be in a high plank, doing shoulder extensions. Okay? So, wrist stacked underneath shoulders again, coming up into a high plank. You're going to extend one arm straight in front of you and then lower back down and alternate. So, I'll show you from the front as well. Wrist stacked, bringing one arm up, trying not to let the body rotate too much. Back down, alternating for 27 reps. Okay? Next one is a double rep one because it's one that you can blast through quite quickly. I have done this in a couple of other workouts as well. No doubt I've done it with you in class. They're called shoulder taps. Okay? So, knees stacked underneath hips, wrists under the shoulders, coming up on the toes and lifting your knees off the ground just an inch or two. You're going to tap those shoulders nice and quickly. The quicker you do this, the less your body is going to rotate. Okay, but because it is such a quick movement, we're going to double the reps. So it's 27 taps with each arm. Alright, so quickly showing you from the front. Bring those knees off the ground. Really quick taps to minimise how much your body rotates with the movement. Okay, as I told you guys before, the closer your knees are to the ground, the more you're going to get that burn in your quads. And trust me, you'll feel it. Okay, next one we have kickouts. So, laying back, you can do these up on your elbows as well. Personally, I prefer to do them laying completely flat down to the ground. So you're going to stack your hands into each other underneath your tailbone to protect your lower back. Bring your knees into your chest. You're going to extend them out, keeping them nice and close to the ground. and then bring them back into your chest. Okay, so similar position to a leg raise with your hands, bringing those knees back into that chest, and really contracting those muscles and squeezing at the abs. Okay, next one, nice and simple one, Russian twists. Okay, so because again, another quite quick one, I'm going to double the reps once again, so it's 27 touch the ground each side. I want you guys to really concentrate on tapping the ground if you are not using a weight. Obviously you can use a bottle, anything that's got a little bit of weight to it to help rotate either side, but if you're not using anything, I want you to concentrate on tapping the ground, okay, to really get that twist in your obliques. So bringing your feet out in front of you, crossing your ankles slightly if you want to. If you don't want to, just keep them side by side, and you're going to rotate, tapping the ground each side. So 27 taps on each side. Alright, next one is a high plank step out. Okay, so you're going to go back into that position for the high plank, so wrist stacked underneath your shoulders. While in this position, you're then going to walk your hands one length forward, so they are extended out in front of you. You're then going to walk them back in. Okay, that is one rep. So you're going for 27 in total, keeping the core nice and tight to protect that lower back and minimise the movement at the hips. Once again, okay, because ultimately the straighter you keep your body for this, the more core control you're going to develop, and that's going to really hit those abs a lot more. Alright, next one, nice and simple, we all know it, mountain climbers. Doubling the reps again, so 27 climbers on each leg, hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, up on your toes, bring your knees to chest as fast as you can, making sure your body stays stacked over the top of your wrists, because as easy it is to push your body back, it's not going to hit where you want it to hit, so making sure you remain stacked over those wrists. Okay, the next one is butterfly sit-ups. Alright, so I've done these with you before, or most of you anyway. Can be called frog sit-ups as well. We're going to call them butterflies today. So bringing your knees up, feet together. You're then going to drop your knees down, keep your feet together again, so you're in that diamond position with your legs. Okay, you're then just going to do standard sit-ups. So hands across your chest, temples, wherever you want them really. Coming up, keeping the core nice and tight, chest up nice and tall, laying back down. So 27 reps, once again. Awesome. We have 4 left. Okay. Next one is going to be alternating T push-ups. Alright, so I'm going to show you these from the side and from the front. I'll show you from the side first. So, you're going to be doing bog standard push-up, but then you're going to add in a rotation, so you're in a bit of a T shape. Okay, so hands slightly wider, your shoulder width apart. You can do these up on your toes, but you can do them on your knees as well. I'll show you both variations. So, down for a push-up, coming up again, turning the body to rotate to one side, hand back down, press up again, turn to the other side. So you're going to do this, alternating sides, 27 reps in total. You're doing them on your knees, drop to your knees, crossing your ankles over, one push up, pop your ankles down to the ground and rotate with the top leg straight. Okay, so one press, rotate. Just stretching that leg out is going to be able to help you with the rotation when you turn, so it's going to hit a lot more of your core while you're doing that movement. Alright, next one, technically 2 exercises because you're going to do 27 reps on each leg. We're going to go for a single leg bridge. Okay, so keeping your hands down by your side, or if you want that little bit of support on top of each other underneath your tailbone, Bringing your ankles in nice and close to the body. You're then going to extend one leg straight up in the air, and you're going to push off through this other foot to lift your hips up and then back down. Okay, so you will feel this right down the back of the hamstrings and in the front of the quads. You're going to do 27 reps on one leg, then pop your ankle down, switch legs, 27 reps on the other. Alright, so we have one more exercise for the whole thing. Keeping both ankles down to the ground, you're going to be doing double leg bridges, so just standard hip bridges. Okay, so ankles on the ground, lifting hips up, squeezing those glutes together, and then back down to the ground. Okay, so 27 reps of that, and then you are done. So, as I said, it's definitely best for you to have a list of these. Ultimately, if you don't hit it in 27 minutes, it's not a big deal. That is just the time cap for this and something to aim for. Because if you couldn't tell, I've got a little bit of a thing going on with this workout. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Good luck with it all. As I said, if you need rest, take rest. It is not the end of the world if you don't get through all of this in 27 minutes. It's a really good thing to aim for because it's a complete full body workout that's going to get you sweating, it's going to get your heart rate up, it's going to improve your endurance, your strength, but take it at your own pace. Okay, it's not a big deal if you don't hit it in 27 minutes. Do it again in a few weeks time, see if you can hit it then. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys stay safe and have a lovely Easter weekend, and yeah, no doubt you'll see me next week for another one of these, so take care.